Hey, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Ozchris, here with reviews for Justice League number 10, Aquaman number 41, and Justice League Dark number 4, part 3 of The Witching Hour. But for JL and Aquaman, it's the start of another crossover, Drowned Earth. So we'll start with Justice League number 10, which is the one that kicks it off. So in this issue, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Firestorm are sent off to search for a missing ship, apparently. Apparently, Poseidon, who is either missing or dead, is sending them to look for an ancient Atlantean ship. But they find more than they were looking for. So the art is by Francis Manapul in this issue. Sometimes I like most of Manapul's art. Sometimes it's off. In No Justice, sometimes it was a bit off. But this one, I'm perfectly fine with this one. I think he at least brought his A game for this issue. So, as the start of Drowned Earth, it's a pretty good start in my opinion. It's technically a road 2, as Drowned Earth will technically start with the Justice League Aquaman special issue, part 1. But while it is a tie-in, a Road to Drowned Earth, you get little sneak peeks about what everyone else is doing. So we got Superman, Flash, and Adam Strange working together, trying to look for the Legion of Doom. Then you have Hawkgirl, Green Lantern, and Martian Manhunter getting ready for having left to go to Thanagar Prime, which is a story that would be touched upon after Drowned Earth. So Drowned Earth will be the main story so far until it goes into everyone else's own branching stories. So, but like I said, I definitely enjoyed it. Writing is good. It's Snyder, Snyder's a good writer. I definitely like it. And we're introduced to these new kind of villains. I always have trouble with this word. Triumvirate? The three special people. The three special people. They're various sea gods from other galaxies. As Aquaman retells the tale of Arion, 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 who sent out a message to the stars to other kind of space seafaring races to join together, but that message was also picked up by invaders. So his dream never worked. It never came to fruition. But a good setup to Drowned Earth. So this is the official list for Drowned Earth. So as I said, starts with Justice League number 10. You have Aquaman 41, Titans 28, which is actually a tie-in. So is the Aquaman 41, but then it'll officially start with Justice League Aquaman Drowned Earth number 1. And then the rest of November will be the last 4 parts and then another tie-in. So Justice League is always great. It's definitely one of the best DC titles coming out right now. And this foil cover, damn, this is an amazing looking foil cover. And we'll go into Aquaman 41, the tie-in to Drowned Earth, and it's definitely a good tie-in. Although you will have to have read Justice League number 10 to understand what's going on. They do have a brief recap where they just do the same scene where Aquaman sees the 3 special people again. But that it's just brushed upon. But it's going on from the aftermath of Justice League number 10. This kind of poisonous water, poisonous sea is transforming people into these weird sea monsters. So pretty much simply one touch and you transform into this weird sea monster, and it's spread across the whole Earth. But in this issue, it shows what Mera is doing as Queen of Atlantis, defending her people. And this is a good issue to show how Mera acts as a queen. She's definitely a proper queen. She's putting her people first, as she despite the fact the process might endanger her or possibly kill her, she uses her aqua kinetic powers to put up a force field around Atlantis, and she wants to put her people first as always. So it's a good tie-in, definitely. Is it essential? No, not really. It's a tie-in. You don't, unless it's touched upon later in the main 4 parts of Drowned Earth. You don't necessarily need to pick this up. But Aquaman is a great series. It's definitely one of the best series from the New 52 and from Rebirth onwards. Aquaman has been a solid series, so you'll probably pick it up anyway if you've been reading Aquaman. So onto the crossover that's still going on. Justice League Dark, number 4, the 3rd part of the Witching Hour. And we got another foil cover. I definitely like this foil cover, but not particularly a lot of... I think it's obviously there's no color, because, you know, Justice League Dark, it's not going to be almost as bright and shiny as... Well, not particularly bright and shiny as this, but as the Justice League as a whole. But 3rd part in this one, after Wonder Woman has achieved Ultra Instinct, she and the rest of the JLD head off to fight Hecate, who has sent a possessed witch. I believe her name was Manito Dawn. Manito Dawn, who's possessed by Hecate. Hecate is using her to attack Nanda Parbat, specifically to defeat Ramakrishna, who is this spirit, this entity that looks over it. Has ties to Deadman, as Deadman converses with her, and he mentions that she gave him a second chance. So Deadman has more to do with this issue, as he appears in the previous one. So far with the event, definitely this is the halfway mark, and the drama, the whole story gets a bit more intense as the whole team is split up. So as Detective Chimp and Man-Bat go off to protect Ramakrishna, while Zatanna and Zatanna, Wonder Woman, and John Constantine fight off against Hecate and the possessed witch Manito, while Swamp Thing tries to keep everything together, but realizing that another kind of technically green elemental, Black Orchid, is now at the Parliament of Trees and may or may not kill them. So now, so everyone's being divided, while it seems like Hecate is almost winning. So definitely, the Witching Hour has been a constantly good crossover so far. Justice League Dark has definitely been a constantly good series. Definitely pick it up. The 3 Justice League titles that are coming out are the best so far. Because Rebirth Justice League was a mix. Justice League of America Rebirth was a mix as well. So it's good that we get constantly good Justice League titles, issue after issue. But now it's gone into crossover mode, so we'll see how it goes afterwards. So that's it for these 3, and that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time.